Governor, I've heard you talk about infrastructure as being about more than roads and bridges, but about anything that connects Indiana to the world, the internet, innovation, technology. So your view of what is happening with technology here in Indiana, I would think has to be you're pretty bullish on things.
Well, I'm excited about it because, time is money, and how fast you can connect and how fast you can distribute and ship. In today's world, you have to do it within a nanosecond for a large part of those meetings. And with the right platform, technologically speaking, you can do it anywhere in the world right now. And so that's why to watch this success attract more success is just exhilarating.
Key to future success and continued growth certainly has to be that structure, if you will, or the environment in which these tech companies operate. If you look at some of the initiatives that you've been very much a part of, the Next Level Fund, open data bills, SaaS sales tax legislation, cybersecurity initiative, there have been a number of things that you have really spearheaded. Why get behind these types of initiatives, and what can they mean?
Well, my great-grandfather was a blacksmith down in southern Indiana, and I read an article in one of the newspapers down there in 1945, and he said, the good Lord gaveth and replaced it with rubber. And so times have changed, and they continue to change at a scale and a pace that's unprecedented. And you either, ally yourself with that, or it becomes an adversary. And what we have done is we have said, we're going to work with the way of the world and lead it, and we're going to be the change agents. And when you have a healthy, growing, strong economic ecosystem, when you have the location that we have, we're in the heart of the heartland, and how we can connect through road, rail, air, water, internet, that infrastructure program, all in place. What you need is access to talent, and that's a mix that usually yields good results. But you have to be able to operate at the speed of which the world is turning and connecting and building and growing, and we're able to do that right here in the middle of it all.
You talk about talent. That certainly is a key issue for Indiana and many other states. How do you keep it? How do you attract it? As you look at challenges facing continued tech growth in Indiana, what do you see as those big challenges?
And technology is important here too, because we have to skill up not just the adult learners, the folks who have already graduated from high school or college. This is a lifelong endeavor these days. And so we must have a robust pipeline of talent, K through 12, pre-K through 12. We have to retrain, reskill our adult population, and then we have to attract. And tech jobs have a way of serving as a magnet globally to attract people here. So that's why it's exciting to see world-class companies also align themselves with the world-class universities and colleges that we have. There are a few other places in the world who have 32 private colleges, who have flagships like Notre Dame and Indiana University and Purdue University and Ball State and ISU and USI. The list goes on and on and on. And then WGU and Ivy Tech, the single biggest community college system in America, and Vincennes University heavily invested into the manufacturing sector, of which we are the #1 state in the country per capita. So we really do check all the boxes that enable us to skill up a workforce like few other places in the world.
As we wrap up, what's that next big thing for Indiana? As you look at from a technology, from a tech development standpoint, where do you see that next big move for Indiana?
It truly is skilling up the population that we have right now, and attracting as well. We're an in-migration state at this point. That's good. We've kind of turned that corner. We're on a roll, serious momentum. But we've got so far to go in terms of when you look at the 500,000 plus Hoosiers who don't have a high school diploma or the equivalency of one, when you look at the 500,000 plus Hoosiers that started college and quit, when you look at the 27,000 incarcerated, we're already talking about 1 million folks right there that we know we have to skill up. Set aside the fact that we know that over the next decade we're going to have to replace or fill 1 million jobs in the next decade. And so seems to me that it's a target-rich environment for us right here at home to skill up our citizenry and then attract a whole lot of other people that want to be part of this successful endeavor.
Governor Eric Holcomb, congratulations, the
Thank you, Gary.
2019 Trailblazer Award winner.